Hi, everybody. I am live. This is my first live. I'm so excited about it. Happy night before Thanksgiving. I thought we would just kind of talk and have some fun. Tonight, I thought, Thanksgiving has been on my mind for a while. We're having kind of a different family celebration. And sometimes people really love it. And sometimes they're kind of like, And so I thought, I'm going to share with you the things that I'm doing to prepare so that it's stress free, no drama, and no fights for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I don't know about you, but sometimes in my family, it could take like a spark and then the whole thing can become an inferno. So, anyway, um, welcome to my first live stream. And just to tell you, this day has not been the day that I thought it would be. I actually had to take a couple of, I'm trying to pass a certification for work. And my power went out all day just when I was getting ready to take my test. The power went out absolutely all day long. I wasn't even sure that I was going to be able to do the live stream. But anyway, and just so you know, I flunked the test twice. So I have to take it again tomorrow morning, but oh well, I'll be able to do it. Anyway, so yeah, preparing for the holidays, this can be a really big thing. A lot of people are not around their families a lot, and tomorrow's big family day for most of us. And so I just kind of thought there are some things that, even if it's not family, it's family and friends, I just thought we could share. Here are some things I'm doing to prepare for tomorrow. Now, I don't know if you guys know it. Well, I know you don't know it because I've never told you this before, but at our family gatherings, my family is famous for nobody can speak. I mean, we basically all go in a room and everyone just talks and no one listens to anybody else. It's like it's actually kind of it's kind of it's a little bit like it's a little schizophrenic a little bit. So for tomorrow, I'm really going to concentrate. In fact, we might even have to give rules like um somebody has the floor, no interrupting. One of the things that we're famous for, and I'm guilty of it too, is that, again, it's very frenzied. People speak and you want to start to tell a story or answer a question or something. And then someone will automatically like kind of interrupt you. And it's like, let me just finish my sentence. I don't know if anybody has that same experience, but we're not even allowed to finish a sentence in my family. It's really dysfunctional. So tomorrow we're really now I'm going to give you a predictor. The rule is somebody's got the floor, shut up, let someone finish. Good Lord, sit down, take a chill pill, and just, now that's the new rule. The likelihood I'm gonna put, like, a prediction of my confidence level that we'll actually be able to pull this off, high, medium, and low. Yeah, I'm pretty much on a low. I'm gonna go with low. I have a low confidence level that will be actually be able to behave like that. So that's just something that I'm thinking about for tomorrow. Yeah, we're big talkers. Anyway, by the way, I've got Poolish and a Bigga because I make pizzas. I'm throwing a pizza party on Saturday for 12. So tonight, not only did I have to take a test and I had all the power outages today, I also am preparing. I'm doing the stuffing for tomorrow. I'm making homemade bread. I've already got one loaf fermenting away. I will shape it and then I'll put it in the refrigerator before I go to bed tonight. I've got the Poolish and the Bigga going for the pizza dough. Before I go to bed tonight, I will mix up the rest of the dough and get those dough balls into my dough box and get those into the refrigerator. And they will do a 3-day ferment, 72-hour ferment, cold ferment. It's really where you develop the flavor. So that's what I've got going on in my kitchen. And actually, had I not had all of the problems with the internet today and just things not going as planned. Um, I mean, it really was just very, it was, I just didn't get anything done because I couldn't study for the test. I couldn't really do a whole lot to prepare like I wanted to for this live, but I'm really excited to be going live. We have a terrible windstorm here in Chicago right now. And I don't know if any of you guys have that too, if you're in the Midwest or whatever. But anyway, so there was the whole day was kind of a disaster. But I did actually end up having the opportunity to go live because the internet's finally back on, and it looks like it's a pretty steady connection now. So it was sort of flickering on and off. So anyway, anybody, what are you guys cooking for Thanksgiving? See if anybody hops on the chat. Bueller. No one saw my first live stream. I love it. I don't care. That's okay. I just, by the way, I'll take this opportunity and maybe we'll just cut this really short. So, the one thing, the rules, having a stress free holiday, no drama and no fights is, you know, please let people at least finish a sentence. That's rule number one for my family. How about yours? Rule number two, something I thought about is, everybody says, stay away from political things. This is a rule nobody follows. Everybody talks about political things. It's usually a pretty safe bet in my family because most of us are of the same point of view, but not everybody. And one thing that we tend to do is we kind of gang up on the lone person who's kind of on the other side of the aisle. And you know what? Don't gang up on people. I mean, we need to stop it, frankly. We're really actually pretty bad. And you know what? Make your political point. You can have a little political discussion and then move on. Okay. Don't have to pound it into them that you're right and they're wrong. It's never going to work. So I don't know why we do it, but we do it. So it's just something. The other thing I thought about that we do, um, that we probably should, well, I know we should stop doing. Again, I have a low confidence. Most of these, very low confidence that we'll actually be able to do any of these things. But you know, don't dominate. Let's try not to dominate the conversation. So, it's not like the Monica show. I'm not going to be a conversation hog tomorrow. I tell my family and some members of my family and tell me if you guys do this or not, but I really ask them, politely and in my own Monica ways, please just speak to me in headlines. I'm just really interested in bullet points. Just boom, boom, boom. Highlights. That's all I really need. If I want to dig down a little further, I'll keep asking you, but tell me a couple of things about the story or whatever it is you're talking to me about. And then, wrap it up. I've got a bad like that. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to see this live stream, but, you know, at least I admit it. At least I admit it. So that's just something that I'm going to try to get better at doing. Um, I don't know. What about you guys? Anything? Yeah, so recap. Um, please let people finish the sentence, or I'm gonna try to let people finish the sentence. That's our goal for tomorrow. The other goal is, to not gang up on the one person in our family or others who will be at the Thanksgiving gathering. You know, we just can't gang up on the lone person on the other side of the aisle. So I don't know if you guys have that in your family too, but we tend to do it, and I'm gonna maybe try for this holiday season to not do it. I mean, I don't really do it. Some of us sometimes. Anyway, also making our point and moving on. Keep stories brief and interesting. Like, I always have a rule. People say, "So, this something is really funny." And I'm like, "Well, don't make promises that you can't keep," like, If you say it's gonna be funny, it better be funny, but I can be kinda snarky and sort of a jerk like that. And then what else? Here's one thing that gets me. I don't know if your family does it, but my family does it, and it does kinda stress me out. A lot of times I'm the host, and while my family and my friends are well-meaning, a lot of them will bring things over to the house, like, if they want something to drink, not a lot in our some of our crowd doesn't drink, and they want, like, ginger ale or, specialty water or something. But what happens is they bring, like, 12 packs, and I don't have any room to store that stuff. So, sometimes, like, just being aware of what the host and or hostess, is doing, and if you're gonna bring something, maybe just bring it for you. If the host asked you to bring something and, everyone wants to say, "Hey, I'll bring something, what can I do to help?" And if the host says or hostess says, "Hey, bring whatever," just bring that thing. Don't bring more than that. I mean, I have a problem with the, I don't have storage for all this kind of stuff. Plus, I'm cooking for like 12 people, so I have a ton of food in the house anyway, and I just can't, so that's something to think about. Also, if it's more formal, like Saturday is going to be a little bit more formal because we've got some members of the family that we haven't seen in a while who will be there. And we haven't seen that person. So it'll be fun. But, you know, one thing that kinda gets me, I like to plan things out. I'm a good hostess, and I already ordered my flowers for Saturday, but if you bring flowers, depending on the type of host and hostess that you have, and if they kinda make an effort, don't bring flowers, and here's why. Because inevitably, you're bringing a bouquet of flowers, which means that the hostess or the hostess in my case, has to stop what I'm doing, go find a vase, trim the flowers, all that stuff, find a spot for it. It's really not maybe the most convenient thing. So I would say if you're gonna bring like a hostess gift, a bottle of wine is always good because that is something you can even, like I put, wine in maybe my pantry, my storage closet. I can even store wine outside on my balcony when it's kind of cool like this. That's fine. Wine is a good choice. A box of candy, a good choice. You could stick that in the freezer and just, have it or put it out for guests or whatever. But flowers really not one of my favorites. And wine, I think, is a good idea. If you're going to bring something like bring ginger ale to drink, don't bring a 12 pack because, in general, I don't have room for it. The other thing is, if you're going to come in a bad mood, now it's the holidays, it's the family. So that can put a lot of people in a bad mood just to start with. If you're going to come in a bad mood, maybe evaluate whether you should come or not. I mean, it's okay in my family, we're pretty close and stuff like that, and we can take, the ups and downs, but not all families can, so you have to evaluate that for yourself. Are you close enough to your family? Do you wanna see your family? Are there, soured relationships there? You know, Evaluate it. If you're not able to go and have a good time, have the mental mindset to just be like, okay, it's one afternoon, it's one meal. I'm going to smile. I'm going to say please and thank you, all that kind of stuff. If you can get through it and you know, um, be successful, then do it. If you can't, and you know what, maybe just not go or make an appearance and then leave. Whatever. Have an escape route. That's my feeling. Um, so anyway, a lot of news tonight. Once I figure out this technology, like tonight, it's the night before Thanksgiving. We've had these National Guard people shot, and I would like to cover that actually. And probably if I could figure out how to share my screen, we could maybe go through Twitter and think about it. But I don't know. Maybe we can. Let me see if I can share my screen. Am I able to? Oh, wow. I can. Hold on. Just a sec. Just a sec. Okay. This is excellent. Great. I'm very excited about this. Okay. I don't know. Now I want to see if I can figure out. Oh, good. I'm here. Oh, excellent. This is great. By the way, Marjorie Taylor Greene is just getting, I mean, it's getting ugly with her. She's having big time we can go through her tweets. We could go through her tweets on this chat. Okay. Let me I think maybe I can make this window bigger. No, it's already big. Okay, hang on. No, no, no. All right. So let's scroll down and see what we can see. Okay, Harrison Floyd. If you don't know who Harrison Floyd was, he was part of the Georgia stuff, and now he was with Trump. He's a Trump guy. I can't remember exactly what his position was, but this is good news for him. My lawyer just confirmed that since the GA RICO case has been dismissed, my bond restrictions no longer apply. I actually think he was a military guy and they really just treated him terribly. But let's see what yeah, okay. So this is the guy. Yeah, I don't know why he's naked, Juanita, but the guy is a he's an Afghani. This is reportedly an image of the terrorist who shot two National Guardsmen in Washington, D.C. A very Mohammedan looking beard. Yeah, people are saying that he's white. He's not white. That's not that's definitely a Middle Eastern look. Oh, who just joined the chat? Hi, so glad you're here. Welcome. Where are you coming from? I don't know how to work this, so maybe you can put it in the chat or something like that. And oh wait, here. Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying. So yeah, we were just going through the Twitter feed. I had started to talk about, what getting ready for tomorrow and making tomorrow like a pleasant day, but then I thought it might be kind of fun to go through the Twitter feed. I'd love to be able to talk to you if you want to put something in the chat. If you don't, I totally get it. And by the way, I just became able to offer memberships to my channel. So I'm kind of excited to be able to do that. Now let me get out of this window. Get out of here. Yeah, I want to go to some of MTG's posts because she's it's just been brutal. Let me see. All right, we're not gonna go with Trump right now. I want to get to Marjorie because I covered her. Let me just do this right now. And Marjorie, you got to see what she's been saying. It's wacko. Oh no, did you watch my video? Yeah, her book. Who cares? So yeah, here's the tweet. Can you guys see it? So Cernovich said, "Hey, you know what? Stay and serve your full term." And she's getting a lot of backlash, by the way, for not, for quitting. And then, that was like a week ago or almost a week ago where she, said she was going to quit. And the backlash, it's not really going in her favor. And so she went completely insane on Cernovich. "Oh, I haven't suffered enough for you while you post all day behind a screen? Do I have to stay until I'm assassinated like our friend Charlie Kirk? Will that be good enough for you then? Shit posting on the internet all day isn't fighting. Get off your ass." And because all he said was, "You need to serve out your full term." And she said something like, "Oh, isn't like that just like a man?" Yeah, these tweets have been insane. Oh, is that you, War Clan? No way. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, this is kick ass. I'm getting close to being monetized, War Clan. Did I tell you that? Been working really hard on it. You've been a good supporter. Oh, War Clan's from Houston, Texas. Awesome. Good evening to you. Oh my gosh. I love that you joined. I'm trying to figure out how to write back. How do I do it? Let me see. So, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you cooking tonight? I was just telling everybody I've got a loaf of bread that I'm making right now to give to somebody who requested bread for tomorrow. Then I've got the stuffing. I'm doing a cornbread, like a sausage stuffing for tomorrow. And an interesting twist is I'm using buttermilk, which would be cool. And then I'm actually throwing a pizza party on Saturday for 12. So, you know, oh, maybe I lost you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Workland. Don't worry about it. Um, Hi. Now, I can't tell if I'm saying hello or what I'm doing. Oh, you're coming from Houston. Okay, great. Now I want to close this. Oh, okay, great. Okay, okay, I can chat back. Oh yeah, she did say that. She did say she's been getting death threats. That's true. She did say that. I mean, I'm sure she probably has. She was swatted like in 22 and 23 when a lot of that swatting was going on. She was swatted many, many times. I don't doubt that she's been getting death threats, but this stuff, this meltdown that she's having on Twitter, it got a little wild today. I was out all day long. My internet was out, so I'm just kind of catching up on a lot of stuff right now. I'm not because she said, thanks for popping on. Yeah. Anyway, are you cooking tonight or tomorrow? Okay, now I realize that I don't have to I'm just learning how to do this. I have to cook for Thanksgiving as many should. So now are you having a lot of people or what's your deal? Like, you have a big crowd you're expecting? We're gonna have about 7 tomorrow, and then I've got 12 coming for pizzas on Saturday. So, um I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I love that you're in Houston. No need to oh, yeah, see, thank you. I'm figuring it out. Hey, I catch on quick, right? I get it now. This is my first live stream. So, anyway, I just wanted to kinda tell everybody I thought I would have some fun. I'm so glad you joined. I did get an audience of 1, and I think I would do it for an audience of 1 or an audience of 100. I don't care. I'm delighted that you're here. You've been a great supporter, and I just love, talking with you over the channel and when you make comments and things. I really appreciate that. So, I do want to do live streams. I'm now close to being able to develop a member community and things like that. And really excited about the next level of the channel. And it's been a year. I started it in January, so but it's because of people like you. You just have around 7, but you cooperate in cooking. Okay, okay. Yeah, so do we. I mean, we've got, the hostess is doing the turkey, and she's gonna do the mashed potatoes too, and, I'm gonna do the cornbread stuffing, and I've got a good recipe, and, then other people are bringing desserts, and I think they're gonna be very sweet. I'm not a big fan of very sweet desserts, but I like apple pie. That's what I like. Um, that's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, um, so I want to do more live streams. I think it would be kind of fun, and I hope it's fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Anything else that you're looking forward to over the Thanksgiving break? I don't know if you work or what. I took the week off, although I've been working every day, even on uh, my PTO, trying to get a certification for work, and I failed it twice. I'll have to take it tomorrow morning, and hopefully I pass. Ugh. Anyway, um, I thought I would just give this a shot, and I'm probably going to wish you a very wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm going to be posting more videos over the weekend, I do believe. I'd like to get another one out before I go back to work on Monday. And I really thank you for joining. So, this has been a fun live stream. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you so much for always interacting with me. And I'm going to leave it there. I do kind of have to go and shape some pizza dough and finish that bread off. Your live stream, just make the habits as normal to start with one viewer. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I think it's gonna be really fun to live stream, and as I get better at it, it's a learning process and things like that. And I mean, there's really a lot to talk about. It's kind of fun to talk about breaking news, and versus the recorded videos. I like the recorded videos too. I've got a lot of different things I'm hoping to do, like take it out of my house, trying to drive the car and or be in the car and film videos, things like that. But I really appreciate your support. Oh, thank you. I think I'll do great too. Anyway, well, I'm gonna wrap it for tonight. It's great to interact, and I'm gonna probably pop back on or see another video or something from me over the next couple of days, probably before Monday. And just really, this was fun. I was sort of worried about it all day because my internet was out. Anyway, have a great Thanksgiving. I will see you next time. Bye bye.